Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article is straight from T-Mobile's newsroom. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So this playbook that T-Mobile is shifting towards, we have seen it before. This is nothing new. So let me explain. So as T-Mobile, as their postpaid prices are inching higher, right? Some call it nickel and diming, right? They raised price on the new plans. They brought back taxes and fees. They raised prices on legacy accounts. So what are they doing? They're now shifting a little bit more focus to the value segment, and they're being more price conscious on the value segment. Where have we seen the same playbook? Verizon. Verizon implemented the same exact playbook. And by the way, Ultra Mobile is a brand that T-Mobile got with the Mint Mobile deal. So Verizon went on you could say a buying spree of MVNOs, right? TracFone came with a bunch of brands. Verizon bought them. They're still calling them MVNOs, but I really think they're just prepaid carriers because they're carrier-owned brands. So now T-Mobile is starting to shift and implement the same. Ultra Mobile doubles down on value and savings. More data, more perks, 2012 prices. The wireless disruptor turns it up again with upgraded plans, new global perks, and more ways to save, all without raising price. So this is intentional, right? Intentional. So big upgrades, same low prices, and more ways to save. That's what T-Mobile is leading with. You guys could check out the article. So there's a $15 plan with 500 megabyte plan, formerly $250, same price as before. Not really that attractive. You can get a better plan with more data on Mint Mobile. $19 a month, 4 gigs, formerly 3 gigs, 24, 8 gigs, formerly 5 gigs, $29 a month, 12 gigs, formerly 10 gigs. 39, 24 gigs, formerly 15, and then the $49 plan is the Ultra Unlimited plan. Still no data caps, same price as before. It includes unlimited nationwide talk, text, and data, 10 gigs of hotspot, unlimited talk to 90 international destinations, global text to 200 destinations, 200 plus destinations, Wi-Fi calling, and unlimited talk and text to and from Canada and Mexico. And now it includes 5 gigs of high-speed data in Mexico, $10 in international calling credits every month, $10 in international roaming credits, credit usable in 200 plus destinations, up to 100 minutes to call nearly anywhere, plus up to 500 texts or 500 megabytes of roaming data abroad, internationally. And then they have the top plan, which looks to be the $59 a month Ultra Unlimited Plus plan, 25 gigs of hotspot. You guys can see the rest for yourselves. And then here's another chart with all the upgrades. Like I said, I mean, this is not really that impressive. You can get a much better deal, I feel, on Mint Mobile and Visible and all the other carriers out there. But yes, I think this is a shift, right? As T-Mobile increases price on the postpaid, this is a shift to target the value segment. So then the customers who may want to churn because of price, T-Mobile is now hoping that they'll end up at Ultra Mobile, Mint Mobile, or maybe Metro by T-Mobile, right? That's the hope. But in order for that to be more effective, you have to have more brand presence in the, value segment. So Verizon went big. They got TracFone. They got what's the brand called? I forgot. I can't think of it right now, but I know they got Straight Talk, Total Wireless. That's it. Total Wireless. Visible was D2C, direct to consumer. So Verizon made strides on that. So there's plenty of brands out there, and then they struck MVNO deals with the cable players. So there's enough volume of brands out there where Verizon can benefit if a customer churns, right? If a customer churns because of the increased price on postpaid, there is a higher chance that they'll end up with a provider that's partnered with Verizon so they can still get revenue, right? T-Mobile, that's a bit less likely because T-Mobile doesn't have as many of those partner brands, right? Mint Mobile is one, Ultra Mobile, Metro by T-Mobile, and then I think there's a few others that T-Mobile has, but it's not as extensive as what Verizon has today. So be on the lookout for T-Mobile to shift and strike additional deals on the MVNO front, so they can increase their chances to still take revenue from that customer that may eventually churn because of higher prices on postpaid, right? So keep that in mind as we head to the rest of this year about the MVNO value segment, right? T-Mobile could continue to play in that, play a bigger role in that, so they can have a higher chance of retaining those customers that may churn, right? At least some of the revenue. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.